Hey, Joelle.
Hi, how
Hey.
are you? How's everyone doing?
Good.
I could barely hear you. What did you say?
How are you doing?
Fine. I think I hurt my knee while I was on vacation.
The same knee.
Yeah, I was taking care of my nephew in the surf, and the wet sand my foot kind of twisted one way. My knee sort of did not do that. So,
Oh.
and then I thought it was fine, but then last night at rehearsal, it's pretty sore right now. So I have my full brace on today, so I will not be going down in grand pliés today.
Good.
That stinks. You were doing so well with that too.
I'm sure it's fine. It's not like I can still walk and stuff. It's not as painful as it was when I first heard it. So
That's good.
it's just sinking into the sand like that. I mean, it hurts my husband's knee. So I just probably shouldn't have done it, but it was my nephew. I hadn't seen him in a while.
And you're on vacation.
Yeah,
You know.
so
Sound like
it's
a fun
fine.
Aunt Amy. All right, are we ready to get started then?
I'm
Okay.
gonna put this on mute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
mute
think I
myself
might,
too.
you know. You're Colleen?
Yes.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Same here. I think I had you for tap like ages ago, but I don't think I've seen you. So.
Okay. So I'm going to give a standard ballet class. If there's anything you need to modify or anything you want to modify, go ahead and do that. That's how I teach with teenagers also. I try to teach from an anatomically based perspective, so really try to be self-aware and just think about what's good for your body. So if I tell you to do something and you don't feel comfortable doing that, I'm not going to be like, rah, rah, rah. Okay, so just do what you need to do for you. And if you can't see anything, if you want me to move my camera so you can see my feet up close, just ask. It's not a big deal. The laptop, it moves. If you want me to turn on more lights or anything, just ask. Or if you can't hear the music. So we'll get started in first position. So we'll go 5, 6, and 7, 8. We'll demi-plie and take our arm to allonge and straighten. Take it back in. Demi-plie and take it up as you straighten. And float into a grand plie or a deep demi-plie. 7 and 8. We're going to reach and cambre forward. 2, 3, and come up. Rise and balance. 6, 7, tendu, arm down to second, and demi, and straighten, and demi, and straighten, reach up as you go down, 2, and 3, and 4, reach up and into the bar, 2, 3, and come up, rise and balance, 6, tendu, 2, third, and demi, and straighten, and demi, and straighten, grand, plie, and 7, and 8, and reach away from the bar, 2, 3, 4, rise and balance, 6, 7, squeeze to fifth, 8, and demi, and straighten, demi, and straighten, grand, plie, 7, and 8, arm down, and up, cambre back. Only as far as you can bend using your upper back. If you start to get into your lower back, just don't go any further. And then up, rise, lower, tendu, back to first, rise and balance. And then we'll finish nicely in first position. So we do demi, demi, grand, a port de bras, and a rise in first, second, and then to third. So halfway between first and fifth. Just getting our muscles and our body used to the idea of crossing our legs so that we don't throw it at it all at once in fifth. So thinking about squeezing with our adductors, our inner thighs, as we straighten every time in third and then every time in fifth. Okay. Any questions? Let's do a sound check. So if you can hear the music good, can you give me a thumbs up? And if you need it louder, can you give me a thumbs down? Okay. Here we go. Feet in first. 7, 8. Demi. Straighten. Demi. And stretch. Grand. Plie. 7, 8. And forward. 2, 3. And up. And rise. 2 seconds. Demi. And demi. Stretch up and into your grand plie. And breathe and reach into the bar. And come up and rise. And tendu to third. And breathe as you plie. And breathe and reach up and down into your grand plie. 7, 8. And away from the bar. And rise. And squeeze to fifth. Demi. Demi. And grand. Plie. And arm down and up. And come right back. Rise. Forward. And tendu back to first position and take a balance. Make sure the weight is over the first 3 toes. Knees aren't too straight. Pelvis is in good alignment. And when you're happy with your balance, you can finish. Good. And we'll go straight to the other side. And breathe. And breathe and reach up. And breathe. And look over your hand. Reach up and into the bar. Looking down at your bar hand. Now squeezing your adductors in active third position. And reach up and away from the bar, looking down at the floor. And squeeze to fifth. Using those adductors again as you lower from your fifth rise. And take a nice balance in first. thinking about good alignment, setting your balance up for the rest of the class. And when you're ready, once you've found your balance and you're happy with it, you can finish. Good. All right, so we're just gonna go from first position. Nice and simple, 5, 6, 7, and 8. En croix, we're gonna go tendu and first, tendu and plie. Tendu side and first, tendu side and plie. Tendu back and first, back and plie and side and first, side and plie, sliding to third, same thing to third, and plie, and tendu side and third, side and plie, and back and third, back and plie, and side, third back, side and plie, squeezing to fifth, tendu and fifth, tendu and plie, tendu and fifth, tendu and plie, tendu and fifth, tendu and plie, tendu and fifth, tendu and plie. From there, we're going to do a soutenu. So just a plie on one foot and squeezing to fifth. Plie on one foot and squeezing to fifth. Plie on one foot, squeezing to fifth. Soutenu, squeeze to fifth. And then balance in susu. And when you're happy with your balance, you can finish. So the whole idea is that we're thinking about good, healthy plies, good, healthy standing legs, okay? So in first is not super hard, right? Knees over toes, okay? But then as we start to cross our legs, we start to put more pressure on ourselves to have these perfect fits and everything. So make sure knees are exactly over your toes. If your foot was relaxed, that's where your fifth position would be, okay? No ankle rotation when you're standing on your leg. And then same thing in fifth, same thing in third. Then as we do these soutenus, it's on one leg now. So it's even more tempting for this knee to go forward, okay? So just practicing our one leg, okay? And since you don't have a mirror, I'm guessing if you want to look down at your knee or use your hands to feel where your body is at any point during the class, I'm okay with that, okay? Does anyone have any questions? Okay. Here we go. Feet in first. 6, 7, 8, and tendu. Close first, and tendu. Plie, and side. First, side, plie, and back. First, back, plie, and side. First, side, and to third, tendu, to third, and tendu, third, plie, and side, third, side, third, plie, and back, third, back, plie, and side. Don't forget about your second position arm. And same thing for fifth. Side and front, side and back. And soutenu, and squeezing to fifth. It's nice and slow. Side for 2 counts, and fifth back for 2 counts, and back for 2 counts, and fifth for 2 counts, and side for 2 counts, and fifth for 2 counts, and susu balance. Good. And once you're satisfied, you can finish. Good. All right, we'll go straight to the other side. as we go back. From third, starting to squeeze our legs together. Feeling from fifth. Make sure you're not sitting back in your heel. And just continue out for 2 counts. And check that standing knee. And just use your balance. Once you're satisfied with your balance, you can finish. Good. All right. So we'll just do some faster tendus from fifth. We'll go 5 and 6, 7, arm to fifth. And tendu, and tendu, and lower to fourth, lower and in. Tendu and tendu, plie, change the arm. And tendu and tendu, and shift and tendu and tendu, plie, change the arm. And tendu, lower tendu, in and in, plie, and straighten, and side, and shift, and in, plie, and straighten. Now we'll just take a sur le coup de pied balance on flat, okay? And then finish nicely. Any questions? Are you good? Okay. Here we go, feet in fifth, as we roll through thinking about going toe ball heel and then pointing again. Toe ball heel, toe ball heel, toe ball heel, and shifting our weight completely. Not too fast. 6, 7, 8, out, in, and shift, and in, plie, change the arm, side, shift, in, plie, change the arm, in, shift, in, plie, change the arm. And rock to sur le coup de pied. And when you're happy with your balance, you can finish. Good. All right. So we're just gonna go to the other side. Make sure when you're in your sur le coup de pied balance that if you had to rise up to releve, it should be no big deal. I'm not gonna make you rise up to releve, but make sure your standing leg is working that hard and it's not just parked there, especially when you let go of the bar. If your hips start to turn in a little bit after you let go of the bar, that's a sign that your standing leg wasn't doing as much work as it should. Okay, we'll go straight to the other side. 6, 7, 8. Toes and wrap, out and fifth, and fifth, and fifth, 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 and toes, wrap, out and fifth, fifth, and fifth, 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 and toes. This one's weird. You have to scooch your toes away, even as you're in demi point, and then point out to fifth, 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 and toes coupe back, out, close, back, close, front, back, front, back, front. Then we're just gonna balance and passe on flat, and then finish nicely. And same thing, try to feel your hips. You can use your hands as cues if you need to. If when you take your hand off the bar, it starts to go in a little bit, that's a key that your standing leg rotators are a little relaxed. Any questions about that? Do you want me to show it up close?
Yes.
Okay. Let me turn another light on to see if that helps too. Okay. So we go demi point and then wrap the toes to sur le coup de pied. Let me show it from the side. So demi point and toes. And when we do the demi point, we have to slide our foot too. And this is a really important thing for like a développé. It makes it look really nice if the toe goes through this highest releve position and then wraps. And same thing for like a tombe pas de bourrée. So demi and wrap, out and fifth. In, 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 in. And demi and wrap, out, close, front, close, back, close, front, back, front, back. Now let me show this one from the side. Toes away, okay? And then we come to coupe back, out and fifth, 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 toes away, coupe, out, close, back, close, front, close, back, in, in, in. I think this is one of the weirdest things in ballet is coming to coupe back from the fifth, because the toes have to go through almost like a little miniature fourth position, and it feels wrong, but I promise it's right. Any other questions? Does that help, Colleen? Okay. All right, let's mark it with the music. Just a mark, demi and wrap, out, fifth, 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 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go for real. 6, 7, 8, demi, wrap, out, fifth, in, 1, 2, 3, toes, wrap, out, fifth, 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 1, 2, 3, toes, coupe, out, fifth, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and toes, wrap, out, fifth, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Good. And passe balance. Hips are level, weight is in the ball of the foot. Hips aren't twisted. And once you're happy with your balance, you can finish. Good. Nice. We'll just go straight to the other side. Toes, wrap, out, rond de jambes. Let me fix my camera. Okay. So in fifth position, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll do fondue, rond de jambe, fondue, rond de jambe, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Brushing off the floor, and to the side, and to the back. Let go, close fifth. Then we go fondue, rond de jambe, fondue, rond de jambe, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. To the back, 4, 2, rond de jambe, side, 4, 2, to the front, let go of the bar, close fifth. Now breathe and stretch up. We're going to cambre forward, 2, drop the head, and come up and back. 6, 7, open the arm, up and into the bar, looking down at our bar hand. 7, 8, and away. 2, 3, 4. And then we go passe, attitude back. It can be however low or high you want it to be, okay? My attitude doesn't go very high, so no judgment. And just make sure your knee is lifted. And we're just going to take a little balance and attitude. When you've had enough, stretch arm and leg, and pas de bourrée to finish, okay? Do you want me to show that one more time? Okay, so I'll show it from the side this time. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go fondue, rond de jambe, and fondue, rond de jambe, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Off the floor, however high you want it, and side, 4, 2, and back. Let go of the bar, close fifth. And fondue, rond de jambe, fondue, rond de jambe, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Off the floor, 4, 2, and side, 4, 2, and front. Let go of the bar, close fifth. Breathe and reach up before you go down. 2, 3, come up, 4, up and back. 6, 7, open the arm, 8, up and into the bar. 2, 3, come up, 4, and away. 6, 7, 8. Passe, little attitude, extend, pas de bourrée. Any questions about that? We're good? Okay. Here we go. Feet in fifth. 7, 8, and fondue. Rond de jambe, fondue, rond de jambe, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and off the floor, and side, 4, 2, and back, and let go, see where you are, and close fifth. Fondue, rond de jambe, fondue, rond de jambe, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and back, 4, 2, side, 4, 2, and front, let go, and close fifth, reach up and down, 2, 3, and up and back, 6, 7, 8, and into the bar, and away, and passe, attitude, just a little one. Whenever you're ready, you can straighten and pas de bourrée. All right, and we'll go straight to the other side. Make sure you're thinking about that standing knee in the fondue. So the choreographed letting go of the bar is at the end of the one on there. But you can test where you are anytime, especially this fondue to the back, okay? So anytime we're in arabesque, we kind of want to twist our standing leg. That's our tendency. So make sure the standing leg is really where it's supposed to be, okay? Yeah. So Balanchine used to say, because your hips are two separate pieces, you can rotate this hip and twist it open, and this one will still be square. But that's not true because your pelvis is one giant bone. So you kind of do have to sacrifice a little bit of your standing leg in order to get this leg looking really turned out back here. So just make sure you're aware of that and not trying to keep your knee and your foot where it was before, because that's when your knee's gonna twist, okay? Just as long as you're aware that you have to sacrifice a little bit of your standing leg, okay? Okay, we'll go straight to the other side. Just your upper back. And reach up and into the bar, looking down at your hand. And away. And passe. Attitude. And again, thinking about that same thing we just talked about with arabesque, sacrificing a little bit of the standing leg to make sure that we're not twisting our knee. And whenever you're ready, you can finish. Good. Okay. So we're gonna do a little fondue combination. I really like fondues. I know nobody else does. So in fifth position, we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8, and fondue to the front, plie, releve, and fondue to the side, plie, releve, down and fondue to the back, plie, releve, down, fondue to the side, plie, releve, down. Then we're gonna go back to our sur le coup de pied balance, and this time we're gonna do it on releve if you're feeling up to it, okay? No pressure. If you just wanna do it on flat again, that's cool too. So it goes fondue to the front, then we go straight to plie, releve, plie on 2 feet again, then into your coupe, okay? So it feels kind of weird to go from plie to plie. So keep that in mind. Are we good? Okay. Here we go. Feet in fifth. 6, 7, 8. Not too slow. Fondue. Front. Plie. Releve. And fondue. Side. Plie fifth. Releve. And fondue. Back. Fifth. Releve. Fifth. Fondue. Side. Fifth. Releve. And balance. Okay, 1. And side. So it's fondue. We don't do a releve until we come to fifth. So I'm not going to make you do releves on one foot right now. It's our first week. Here we go. Making sure that standing leg is working. Both hips are square to the front. And whenever you're satisfied with your balance, you can finish. Shake out those legs, shake out your standing leg. Good. The last thing we're going to do at the bar is frappes, and then we'll stretch a little. Okay. So I do frappes from sur le coup de pied, so we're just going to do an exercise to break that down. Tendu and wrap. So we're going to do toes and brush, attitude, wrap. Toes and brush, attitude, wrap. And frappe and in, frappe and in, frappe and in, frappe and in. And toes, brush, side, attitude, and wrap. Toes, brush, side, attitude, coupe back. And frappe, wrap, frappe, coupe back, frappe, wrap, frappe, coupe back. Toes, brush, back, attitude, coupe back. Toes, brush, back, attitude, coupe back. And frappe, and frappe, and frappe, and frappe. Toes, brush, side, attitude, coupe back. Toes, brush, side, attitude, and wrap, and frappe, and frappe, and frappe, and frappe. Okay, so we're just going to take a balance and attitude front. Okay, same thing. Stretch both legs and arms and finish. Okay. Any questions about that? Do you want to see that one up close, or are you good?
Might as well. Yeah, if you're okay with that.
Yep. Okay. So tendu and wrap is our preparation. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8. So digging the toes into the floor, brush, attitude, and wrap. Toes and brush, attitude, and wrap. And frappe and in, frappe and in, frappe and in, frappe and in. Toes, brush, side, attitude, and wrap. Toes, brush, side, attitude, coupe back. Frappe and wrap, frappe, coupe back. Frappe and wrap, frappe, coupe back. And let me show this one from this angle. Toes, brush, back, attitude, coupe back. So when we put our toes into the floor, it's not close to our heel, it's far, just like when we did this before. And brush, attitude, coupe back, and frappe, and frappe, and frappe, and frappe, and toes, brush, side, attitude, coupe back. Toes, brush, side, attitude, and wrap, and frappe, coupe back. Frappe and wrap, frappe, coupe back, and frappe and wrap. Then we balance in attitude. So this combination is actually my teacher, Miss Holly's, and she was giving it to me for very, very, very long time into my adulthood. And it's always, even when I thought that like frappes are like, I can do frappes, blah, 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 it's such a great combination to take the time and think about, even if you're used to doing your frappes in sur le coup de pied, this part, prying your legs apart in a turned out position as they come back into the attitude, into the side too. Both legs pressing apart as they come in. And also there's all the nitty gritty footwork of it, toes being relaxed, and striking the floor. And we use that for jetés and any petit allegro step that we do coming out of a jeté. I don't know if you can tell how winded I am. Okay, are we good? Okay, now it's your turn to get winded. Let's check the music. I think this is too close. don't think that one lasts long enough. That's too slow. Toes, brush, attitude, rock. Toes, brush, attitude, rock. So that's our tempo. Okay, here we go. Tandu, rock. Toes, brush, attitude, rock. Toes, brush, attitude, rock. And frappe and in. Frappe, in. Frappe, in. Frappe, in. Toes, side, attitude, rock. Toes, side, attitude, moving out. And frappe, in. Frappe, in. And toes, back, attitude, big. Toes, brush, attitude, moving out. Frappe and in. Frappe and in. Frappe, frappe. Toes, side, attitude, moving out. Toes, brush, side, attitude, and rock. And frappe, moving out. Frappe and rock. Frappe, moving out. Frappe and rock. And attitude, front balance. And once you're ready, just stretch everything out and close. Good. And we'll go straight to the other side. It's a lot of work on the standing leg. Shake it out if you need to. Hopefully you're feeling it in this part of your standing leg, this rotator here in your hamstring. Anytime you can get your hamstring and rotator to work, it's like a good day.
I'm feeling it everywhere, Joelle. Don't worry.
All right, we'll go straight to the other side, and then we'll be done with bar and we'll do a little bit of stretching. Here we go. 7, 8, toes, brush, attitude in, toes, brush, attitude in, and frappe in, frappe in, frappe in, toes, side, attitude in, toes, side, attitude moving out, and frappe in, frappe in, frappe in, frappe in, toes, back, attitude, big. And attitude front. And once you're satisfied with your balance, you can stretch everything out and close. Good. All right, so we're gonna take a little bit of a break between bar and center. So if you need to stretch, use the bathroom, get water, fill up your water, anything you need to do. If you need to switch locations or move something. Do you have room for any kind of grandmamas?
I do. Yeah.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
If I angle, I usually can in here.
Okay. What if we go front and side, and then you get to move before we go other directions? Okay.
Yep.
So we'll go all of reverse you. Right foot front in 5th position in quasi. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Grandmama to 5th. Grandmama to 5th. Passe out to 5th. Plie, change the arm, and side to 5th. Side to 5th. Passe out to 5th. Change the arms. We go plie, passe, and switch. Then we pique susu to the other side. Oh, hold up. We're on the wrong foot. Pique susu. We'll just do another passe change to be on the other side. Okay. So, grandmama, passe, plie, change the arm, side, close back, side, close front. Yeah. Side, close back, side, close front, passe, change to front. We go passe, and passe, change, passe, passe, change, pique susu. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. I don't remember what I did the first time.
It's all good. I'm gonna mess it up.
So that's what I was doing because I thought that's what you wanted me to do. Okay.
Passe. Passe, passe, change, passe, change. Pique susu. That would make sense. And then we don't do a change. Okay. This is what it is. Forget everything. Grandma, passe, plie, change. Grandmama, change, passe, plie, change to the front. Passe, change. Passe, change. We're going to do a pique susu with no change, and then you're ready for the other side. Okay? I don't know what I was doing before. Pretend it never happened. Grandmama, passe, change arms to écarté. Side close back, side close front, passe out, change arms and facing to the front. And passe, change. And passe, change. Pique susu, hold, other side. And if you need to scooch a little bit there during that hold, or do some bourrées to get yourself in a place where you're not going to kick anything, you can do that too. Is it making any sense now?
It always makes sense when we walk through it, but when it comes time to do it, it's like all bets are off.
Do you want me to do it with you?
Sure. My problem, and I told Sam this, that it's the, watching it like the mirror image. You know what I mean? So that's my biggest issue with doing Zoom classes. It's like I'm trying to switch everything around in my head.
Yeah. So. I try to mirror you guys, but I don't usually know my right from my left when it's not moving around, so I'm doing my best. So we'll all start with our right foot front, and I'm mirroring you. And it's not going to be fast. we're gonna do an adagio. Okay, this one won't be as confusing, hopefully. So right foot front in quasi, 5, 6, 7, 8. We breathe and reach our right arm to fifth, and our left arm to fifth. We fondue front, rond de jambe, and fondue off the floor, rond de jambe to arabesque. From here we close fifth, wrap to sur le coup de pied, passe, développé side, pas, debout, right, and now you're on the other side. So now you're in quasi facing the other way. So there's a quarter turn with that pas de bourrée. So we go plie, reach the left arm, plie, reach the right arm, fondue, arms just come to second, and again off the floor, fondue, arms come to second. Now we're in écarté derrière, passe, pointing to the back corner, and we go pas de bourrée, plie, and straighten. Okay. Do you want me to show that one more time? Okay. So we go demi and arm to fifth. And looking at the back arm, demi and arm to fifth. Arms first as we fondue, and to second, and off the floor the second time. Then we just close fifth and pick up the front foot. Coupe, passe, to écarté derrière. So our left arm is up and our right arm is in second. And we go pas de bourrée and straighten. So left arm, follow the hand, right arm, follow the hand, and fondue. Rond de jambe and fondue off the floor. Rond de jambe, close, fifth, pick up the front foot, passe, take it to your side and point it towards the back corner. Then we close susu back, side, front, and a little quarter turn to finish. Any questions? Are you good to do this one without me?
Now you're asking a little much.
Should we mark it?
Yes, good idea.
Okay, here we go. Ready to try it? As ready as you'll ever be?
Pretty much. Just keep calling it out. That'll help.
Here we go. Feet in fifth with the right foot front in quasi. 6, 7, 8, and plie, and plie, and fondue. Rond de jambe, fondue, rond de jambe. Fifth and wrap, passe, extend, backside front, and plie, and fondue, rond de jambe, fondue, rond de jambe, and close fifth, and wrap, and pas de bourrée. you do it again, but I do think that everybody wasn't having nearly much fun on this part, okay? I used to love it when my teachers would give me that in class. You get to reach and follow your hand and then turn your head, and it's so dramatic, okay? So let yourself have a little bit more fun on that. I don't see anybody practicing it. You're all like, don't make me do it. I'm in my house.
I was too worried about my knees, making sure my knees were tracking over my foot.
I was wondering if that's what it was, Amy. Nobody's gonna practice it now. Yeah. Yeah, I can't even see like your heads, but I can see your upper body bending and moving with it, and it makes a difference.
Yeah, my iPad isn't great for getting the full visual. It's either the feet or the arms, Joelle. Sorry.
That's okay. I don't think any of these cameras are good for capturing a human being. But yeah, I don't care. Whatever you want to show me is fine. But just make sure you're doing it for you, so you have fun. Okay, let's do some. We're not gonna actually jump, okay? But we're gonna do some working through our feet, okay? So in first position, we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. Plie and pop and plie and straighten. Plie other foot and plie and straighten. Plie. Now we go and down and switch and 3 and 4 and faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you might feel silly on the last one, but it really is just about the plie and getting yourself down into plie. So I love jumps, but I love jumps because of the plie. If you don't use your plie, it's not going to be very fun to jump. Excuse me. So when I teach plie and saute to like really little kids, I always say plie and saute, and they get like so into it because like you're building up to it, and it's the most exciting thing ever, and they love to jump. But as adults, we have to do the same thing, where we save it, and then go into our jump. Okay, it's a healthier way to jump, and because it's also our landing. So if we land like that from a jump, where we just drop straight into our deepest plie, it's not going to be very fun for our knees. We have to use our muscles to catch us. That's what this combination is about. Not hitting the bottom all at once, saving it for the end, building up to it, okay? So plie, saute, plie, straighten. Plie, saute, plie, straighten. 4 times, 4 times. Then without straightening in the middle. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the faster ones are really about moving your feet that fast, because if you're not able to do it that fast when we're not jumping, it's not going to do what it needs to that fast when it's time to jump. Oh, I'm so exhausted. I hear that Beyonce sings as she goes for jogs, and that's how she does her workouts. I think I should do that too. All right, let's find something not too fast. So just a mark. Pop, plie, straighten, plie, pop, plie, straighten, plie, pop, plie, straighten, and down, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, here we go. Feet in first. Just thinking about our mechanics. 7, 8, plie foot, plie straighten, plie foot, plie straighten, plie pop, and plie, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hope you had fun with that. So we're gonna do the same thing from 5th, but in order to switch legs, we're gonna have to like travel forward and back. Okay, so we're gonna go plie back, plie straighten, plie back, plie straighten, plie back, plie straighten, plie back, plie straighten, and forward, and forward, and forward, and forward, and back. 2, 3, 4, forward, 2, 3, 4. You're really gonna like get some funny looks from whoever you live with.
This has the potential to be like really bad. We'll see how this goes.
So it's just for you to feel your feet moving, your plie in that position. Okay, let's do this one slower. Okay, I don't like this CD because it only has fast songs, so I'll have to find a song that's not supposed to be used for jumps. Now I'm gonna go back to our Grandmama song. Let's mark. So it's going to be really, really slow. Gives you lots of time to think about not hitting the bottom of your plie all at once, saving some for the end, and saving it. It's usually when we come out of a jump that we tend to want to go all the way down, when we come out of our little foot thing. So catch yourself as you're thinking about ending this one, okay? Almost like you're landing in a mini plie and then going deeper and deeper. Okay, here we go, feet in 5th. 6, 7, 8, and plie, hop, plie, straighten, plie, hop, plie, straighten, plie, hop, save, All right, shake it out. We're just gonna do a reverence and then we're gonna stretch for a few minutes, okay, since it's our first class and I may have killed you. Okay, so just follow along. Right foot front in quasi. And here's those arms from before. Make the best of it. Plie and reach and turn your head. Then arms forward, straighten and breathe. And up and over. And now take your arms to 5th and open, reaching out, turn your palms. And another side. Use your upper body. Stretch out, present to your audience. Look away, up and over. And reach out to your audience. You've just given them a gift. And step side, cross step, arm down, up. And side, back, arm down, up. All right, nice work. We're just gonna stretch for a little bit, okay? So first we're gonna stretch our hamstrings, okay? I'm gonna time it because I like to time stretches to make sure I'm getting everything even. So we're going to stretch for 1 minute and 30 seconds. So for a hamstring stretch, you can find like a chair or something and put your leg out on it, or you could sit down and reach for your foot, whatever stretch you feel the most for your hamstring, okay? If anybody has any questions about their stretch, they're feeling it in weird ways, they can ask while we're doing this. And time now. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you don't feel too much pressure on the back of your knee. Be aware of if your leg is parallel or turned out. Sometimes you feel it more one way and sometimes you feel it more the other. Just make sure you know which one you're doing. Nice breathing. Halfway there. Don't stretch too forcefully. Make sure it's nice and gentle. And switch legs. If you feel pressure on the back of your knee, you can set your hand under there so it's a little bit bent. Make sure your hips are squared. So when you're holding a stretch this long, ideally, there was a point in the stretch around 1 minute where you just like felt your body releasing into the stretch. That's what we're going for. Trying to get our body to relax and know that we're not trying to hurt it, we're just trying to stretch it. And shake it out. So next we're gonna stretch our hip flexors. So you can do a lunge or you can do like a pigeon where you're pressing yourself up, whatever is comfortable for you. Again, be aware of your back leg, if it's parallel or if it's turned out. So that'll get a different side of your hip depending. And you might be tighter in one place and not the other. So think about what you need the most. And switch legs. gently come out of it. You're probably pulling down, so don't force yourself in any weird positions. We're just gonna stretch our calf for a little bit. If you push against something, you might get more of a stretch. And stretch the other side. And shake it out. All right, so that's all for today. Good work, everyone.
Good class, Joelle. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll see everyone next week.
Yep, I'll be there.
Okay. Bye, thank you.
Bye.